wines that we're going to enjoy. The first wine we had, which is that marvellous Italian muscle relaxant, Prosecco, a lovely sort of fresh, lighter style, pears and so on, just a really nice way to sort of refresh you on a spring afternoon. That's not really meant to go with food, that's just meant to be exactly as it is, just as a welcome wine. But the two wines you've got in front of you, in the left-hand glass you've got the 2005 Christmas Riesling, and the right-hand glass you've got young 2010 Riesling from the Barossa Valley. There are a few reasons why I chose these two wines from our stable of wines, and it's first of all because they represent very much about the sort of producers and the people we like working with. Secondly, they're both bloody good wines, but the other thing which interests me about them is that what you've got here is a younger and an older wine. The 2010 is very much this fresh, young character. Now, I just ask you, pick up the glass on your left, which is the 2005, and just smell it. You don't have to taste it, I mean, do eventually, but just give it a smell. And think about that for just a couple of seconds. And then put it down and then reasonably quickly pick up the other one, give it a quick swirl and smell. Now, when you do that, you can see the one on your left, the older one, is just in very simple terms, stronger and richer and more powerful. Now, one of the great things about these two wines is that the main thing that's done that, and you'll see this very, very much when you actually drink these wines and put them on the palate, the main thing that's done that is age. Just simply leaving the wine, having that patience, that control, that self-control, to leave the wine in the bottle for 5-6 years. And that's what's changed the wine and made it richer. And it's one of those things that we don't drink enough of, is older white wines. Now, last thing I'll say, when you've got the little sort of entree sharing plates, I would suggest do think very much about how the oysters, the fresh Sydney Rock oysters, of course they would be Sydney Rock here, wouldn't they?
Is there anything else?
Yeah, exactly. I have to say, because I'm from Melbourne. Just have to give a quirky dig about Sydney. But the oysters will go beautifully with the younger Riesling, the one on the right, and then you'll find a very big difference, obviously, when you've got this brioche with the rillette and bragois, that much richer. I mean, it's a very rich dish, but that will work much better with the older, more complex Riesling. So just play around with that, and then we'll have a couple of breads with the main course and all that sort of thing. So just enjoy, and look, all the guys from Wine Selectors here, please just ask us anything about wine and what it not, personal life. Or you can ask me about rugby. I'm more than happy to talk about that. But anything at all, and we'll just enjoy dinner.
That was Chris Barnes giving us a bit of a run-through about on the food we're about to, well, the wine we're about to have. So the left is older and the right is younger, so I can definitely taste, smell the difference. It's certainly much fruitier on the right, and certainly it seems much drier on the left.